Hey, Drew's Booze from the Drew's Booze Kingdom. Love you, kings and queens. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, you guys, I need your advice. And one thing I'm so grateful is that I have the most amazing kings and queens a part of this kingdom. Mind you, my bed is not set up. Nothing is set up. This is not one of those. This is a serious video. Okay. It's so all over the place. I'm just going to try to explain this the best I can. I really need you guys' advice in the comments. I need you guys to give me advice in the comments. I'm really scared, confused, all this, all that. So, we have a family friend who's basically a family member. I've known her all my life. And I've always had issues with her just because I always felt like she was always trying to get me to prove myself to her. And she always made fun of me for having, like, when I first started wearing bags, I would literally buy men bags, buy men bags from the men's department, like Burberry men's bags, satchels, sac pour short, those kind of men's messenger bags from designers, right? And she would always make me feel uncomfortable when I would go to my dad's office. And me and my dad owned two businesses together. And one time, this is out of high school, I'm making my own money, doing my own thing. And let me tell you, my dad is Kenyan. He do not support faggotry or any of that. I mean, he loves me. He's going to support me. He's going to let me do what I want to do. But he's not going to, I'm going to buy you a purse for your birthday. I'm going to buy you a purse for Christmas or anything like that. Anything girly or like that. And one time I had got probably like my third Birkin that I had bought. And this is the thing. She makes me so uncomfortable that I would hide my Birkin when she would come. My dad, who I own this business with, I'm not even afraid to share it with him, or afraid for him to see me carrying a purse. But this lady who's not even really, my mom or my dad, where I gotta care about their opinion, I'm scared to show my bag with her. So I hid my bag underneath the desk, and then I had to leave, right? So I'm like, how am I gonna try to leave, leave the office without her seeing my bag? And you think, why the fuck you trying to hide a bag if your parents is okay with it? Like, why? But it's just something about this African culture. I don't want to bring shame to my dad. I don't want her to talk to other Africans or whatever, but oh, he carries a purse. Anyway, so I try to walk out the thing without her seeing my bag. I was like, bye. Okay, bye, you guys. And so they're in this office, and I'm in the main corridor of the office. So I'm walking out my office, and I have my bag. I'm trying to hold it. I have my bag on this arm, so they can't see it, direct. So I have it, like, trying to hide it, right? But she kind of caught the tail end of it because it was a red Birkin. She's like, whose bag is that? Whose bag are you carrying? Like, whose bag is that? Whose purse is that? And I was like, oh, it's mine. She was like, oh, that's your bag? That is a woman's bag. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is a woman's bag. Why are you carrying a woman's bag? I saw the bag when I went, whatever. And I was like, whose bag is this? What woman's bag is this? Da, 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 da. And it's your bag? Like, why do you have that bag? And like, her face is like disgusted. Like, why do you have that bag? Oh my gosh, like, you're carrying a purse? And then she was like this. So my thing is this, I'm out to my dad, right? But my dad's request is don't tell any of his friends, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna support you, you're my son, I'm always gonna have your back, but just don't tell nobody, I'm not like, okay, cool, like, I won't tell nobody. So, then she says, what do the girls say about you? What do women say about you? What do girls say about you? What do girls say about you? And I'm just like, I'm just like, you really are angry. Like, she's like, what do girls say about you? What do women say? Like, what do girls say? So I'm just like, so you got to respect your elders. 2, this is someone that my dad loves and cherishes. So, I can't cuss her out. 3, I feel ashamed because I never want to embarrass my dad. Like, I don't want my gayness to ever embarrass my dad. You know, so whenever we're in professional settings together, where we're working with our clients together, I'm gonna still carry my Birkins and stuff, but like I'm gonna try to wear the more masculine-y ones, like an all black one, an all gray one, whatever. So, and I don't wear like my little purses or whatever. I try to keep stuff that men would wear. And every time, and it's like she's chesting. I mean, bitch, we all know I'm gay. Like, let's keep it real. We know I'm gay. But every time she would say to me, like, where's your girlfriend? Hi, where's your girlfriend? Hi, where's your girlfriend? Or if I have a ring on, what girl gave you that? What girl gave you that? And it's like, bitch, you're really trying to chastise me. Like, you keep telling me what girl gave you that? What girl gave you that? Like, not even saying, oh, who gave you that? Or did you buy? Like, it's just always what girl and bitch, what girl buy a man a ring? I have my best friends on my jewelry, but it ain't no fucking diamonds. It's like Tiffany, like, little silver bracelets or rings or whatever it is, for my birthday. But yeah, so she always makes me feel uncomfortable, and I just try not to interact with her because one, I don't know how not to talk about stuff without talking about my sexuality. Two, she keeps prying into my relationships, and it's just like I don't want to ever tell her to shame my dad. And y'all know I share my relationships with you guys. On my Instagram, y'all see I'm always going on dates. I'm always going out. I always have somebody I'm dating, but I can never talk to her about that because I feel she would tell the whole community and like all this kind of stuff. Whatever. So the issue was this, you guys. This lady sold her home because she said people were following her. She kept saying people are trying to get her. And she's something. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember those fires in Calabasas. So she lives in that area. She says that the people coming after her set those fires in Calabasas so that she could be evacuated from her home and they could go through her stuff. She believes that the Calabasas fires, that the Kardashians, all them people had to leave their houses, were started because the people that are chasing her or trying to find her wanted her to be evacuated so they can spy through her stuff. Now, mind you, I've never known her to be crazy because I don't hang out with her like that. And like, I always try not to be around her. So I always see like the scholarly doctor, professional, if y'all African or if y'all are like minorities, like Asian stuff, y'all know how y'all parents be like, oh, you gotta go to school, so like she one of them people. So I just never wanted to hang around her because I just didn't want to talk about that kind of stuff. Sorry if my phone is shaking, it's just, I'm literally holding it with my hand. This is really not a professional video. So she says like, I'm thinking maybe this is true because she does do a lot of confidential doctor, new research, new type stuff. So I'm like, okay, this maybe some people are really trying to because, she's successful. She's a doctor and she does that kind of stuff. So she sold her home. My parents let her move into our other house. We have another house in the city that I live in. So we have two houses in the city that we live in. So they let her move into our other house until she finds a place. And suppose it's to get away from these people. Okay. This lady has, if not $1 million in the bank, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank. Over $200,000, over $300,000. Like she has hundreds of thousands of dollars in her bank account. Liquid assets. So she could afford, to move and get an apartment until it's she don't need to, I pulled down my street. I see her car in my driveway. And I'm telling you, that's how uncomfortable she makes me that I literally drove past my house. Like, my phone was dying. My computer was dying. I need to come here and charge because I have a date to go on. And I needed to come home. This lady makes me feel so uncomfortable. This lady makes me so uncomfortable how she chastised me that I passed by my house. And I called my mom. I was like, Mom, is so-and-so in the house? And she's like, no, what do you mean? Why would she be in the house? And I was like, her car's in our driveway. And then she was like, well, maybe she's going back home because back home is Kenya. Maybe she's going back home. She left her car, and like, we're gonna, like, your dad said that he probably go watch it or let her just keep it in her driveway, whatever. And I was like, okay. So then I called my dad. I was like, Dad, is so-and-so going back home to Kenya? And did you let them keep their car in the driveway? They were like, no. And I was like, were you supposed to meet them at our house? And then he was like, no. And he was like, I told her, he's like, I went to our other house and talked to her. And I told her after we get done with our business, as I get done with our meetings and stuff, like, I would go back over there to talk to her. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, because she's at our house. And I don't want to tell my dad I'm scared of his friend or like, oh, like, I'm scared of this lady, like, make her leave. So I was just like, yeah, well, she's parked in my spot. She's parked in my drive. She's parked in our driveway and she's parked in my spot. There's plenty of spots where she could have parked in, but she parked in my spot. So, I called my mom, was like, Mom, like, Dad said that she's not supposed to be there, that they had no plans to be there, whatever, right? So I'm like, my phone about to die, Mom. I need to come in the house. But I don't want to come through the front door and park. And then she talks to me. And then, like, I have to have this interaction and invite her in the house. And, like, because I don't want to talk to her. Like, I just don't want to talk to her because she does not make me feel comfortable. I always feel chastised. I always feel judged. I always feel pressured. So I just don't want to talk to you. So I'm like, Mom, like, I need to come in the house. And she was like, well, I'm going to tell your dad that you're scared to come home. I'm going to tell your dad that you're scared to come home and that he needs to tell her to go back to the other house and he'll meet her at the other house. She called my dad. My dad says this. And now it makes so much sense. Now I'm in my 20s. And in my 20 years of living, 20 or so years of living, I've never, ever saw her with a man. Never had a boyfriend, never heard of a boyfriend. And I'm just always like, well, bitch, where the fuck your man? Like, you always talking about where's my man, where's my man? Well, where the fuck is your man? Okay, girl? And she said, my dad told my mom, well, this is what my mom said, the dad said, is that she says the people that were chasing her or trying to spy on her in her house in Calabasas found her at our house where we live in a whole nother city. And I'm just like, what? Like, this don't even make no sense. And then my mom says the people that were trying to find her are her brother and her dad. Her brother and her dad are deceased. Her brother and her dad lived in Kenya. Never had a visa, never had a green card to ever be here. So how the fuck did they ever come to California? And, there's no way. Even though they dead, it's like, I know you don't need a green card or a passport to come when you dead, but it's just like, girl, like, your brother and your dad don't even know where you live, don't even know how to get to you, so they really not chasing you. So now it's like, okay, this lady is literally mentally ill. I literally had to drive around the block, go hop the fence from somebody else's property to get in my backyard, scuff my shoes, scuff the bottom of my Birkin, because I don't want her to see me come in the house. And I don't want to talk to her or be around her. I have to sneak in my own house. This is not even like it's the FBI, the CIA, coronavirus people, alien abduction. Like, it's not even like where I should be uncomfortable. Like, it's not even like somebody that is like coming after me, or a gang member, a mob. Like, there should be no reason I can't come in my own home. But I literally had to hop a fence, scratch my shoes, scratch my bag to get in my house. And then I had to go to the main part of the house, go into one of our offices, because that's where you can see our driveway. And I look, and I've never seen this lady look so deranged. You guys, she looked a hot mess. And this is not funny. This is like, seriously, like, she looked crazy. I'm saying this is a professional lady who I always see in a suit. or like a professional skirt, but professional. Like I've always only seen, even at family events, I've only seen her dress professional. She's in sweats. She looks crazy, whatever. Anyways, the lady she must be schizophrenic. Y'all, I'm scared as hell. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to talk to her. Knowing my dad, he was most likely gonna let her come stay here in our house. And I'm scared as fuck, you guys. But seriously, like, it's not even I'm scared. I just don't know if it's spirits. I don't know if it's schizophrenia. I don't know if it's a medical condition. I don't know if this is a real spiritual situation. I don't know if it's the demons. So I'm just scared of anything happening to me or anything jumping off on me. So you guys, I'm scared. She is literally still in our driveway, shaking, rocking, twitching, and doing these other kind of things. I don't know how to handle the situation. If you guys have advice, please tell me. Like, I feel like she needs to go to a mental institution because I don't know if she could hurt herself. I don't know how long she had this situation going on. But if you guys have any advice with dealing with somebody in this kind of situation, and you guys could help me be calm and help her effectively, please let me know. But I'm scared as fuck. This is strange. This is weird. If you guys have been through this or have anything to share, please let me know. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.